Okay.
Ready when you are.
All right. Well, good morning and welcome to our Sunday morning Grace Prayer Circle. We get a bonus Sunday for the month of
Yeah.
January. So we are going to end it because it's been quite a month. So we decided it was a nice opportunity to close out the month in prayer. So I am with my ever popular and wonderful co-host, co co-conspirator in crime, I guess, Reverend Jamie. So welcome, Reverend Jamie.
Good morning.
Um,
Good morning.
so before I offer an opening blessing, let me just run through quickly what we're going to be doing today. After our blessing, Jamie and I will kind of just share a quick overview of what we consider prayer, what and why we feel today feels important. And then we will offer prayers, we'll alternate offering prayers that either you have submitted or that have come to us through other ways. And we'll wrap it up with our tenets and our prayer and let you get on with your Sunday. But knowing that we are abundantly blessed even further by offering our prayers. So, Jamie, anything to add before our opening
Um,
blessing?
no, I think I'm okay right now. I'm multitasking. I just want to get us shared here to make sure that everyone can see us. But no, I think definitely am ready for the opening and the grounding and just
Perfect. All right. So, as if you're just joining us, welcome to Sunday Morning Grace Prayer Circle. And I invite you to join me as you are able and comfortable, just to put your feet on the floor, really feel them touching the ground, and envision the earth coming up to embrace your feet. And as the earth embraces your feet, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to feel that embrace being warm and comforting and working up your legs. And now embracing your hips and overwhelming your entire body with this feeling of peace and love and comfort and oneness. And feel it touching your heart. Feel it expanding your heart while it's constricting your body and holding you tight in that most loving of embraces. And feel the earth and Mother Earth also meeting sunshine that's beaming down from the heavens above, the heavens of God, our Father, Mother, whatever that higher power is that you hold in the highest esteem. Feel that meeting, that really beautiful grounding of the earth. And feel it now encircling your head, your mind. And feel your mind and your heart coming together as one. And I'm seeing red, beautiful, beautiful red love flowing from each one of us. And it's emanating out to the rest of the world. And I'm being guided to share that this is what love and what our accumulative prayer can do. It just takes and it spreads and it washes out over the entire world. And it comes from above and below and from within. Just settle into that feeling of warmth, comfort, of the most powerful form of love and unconditional acceptance that there is. No, you are perfect in this exact moment. Allow forgiveness to wash over you and allow it to be replaced. Any anger, allow it to be replaced with love. Any judgment, allow it to be replaced with acceptance. Any challenges, allow it to be replaced with a sense of can do and ease. Just sit with that one more second. Know how much you are loved. And as you're ready, feel that warm embrace start to recede, and the powers of Mother Earth begin to settle back into the earth and release you, knowing you can call on that feeling whenever you need it again. And you can return to this circle now. Blessed be.
I'm sorry, I was saying blessed be, and I love the clairaudient. Perfect timing. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's so funny.
You know, it's so interesting.
No. I was gonna say.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say me and Marianne are on the East Coast, and there's a nice winter storm. Is it Orlena is making her way? So our friends are constantly making like that sound is haunting us at this moment. If that's possible, it's and the Weather Channel app will haunt you.
Yes, Reverend Elvie. The storm is named after Reverend Elvie's daughter. So,
right.
And we know our human Orlena is a force, a beautiful, beautiful, energetic force. Of her own right. So I'm expecting some interesting things from this storm over the next couple of days. But I was going to say this, you know, when I do an opening blessing, I do not prepare. I just kind of go with whatever comes to me. And that they always take me by surprise, you know, and I literally felt like vines wrapping around my legs. And I felt this warmth washing down over me. And I felt like this huge love, just like the color of your curtains, Jamie, just like bursting forth. So healing the world. And so I invite anybody who's listening to this, who's watching us, really settle into feeling that love come into you, because I felt it carrying out. And if you become open to it, you will feel it. So prayer, which is what we're doing today, I used to, you know, drawing from my Catholic roots, when I would teach the little second graders who were preparing for their first communion, I would always teach them that prayer is really just, it doesn't have to be formal. Certainly there are lots of formal prayers, but it doesn't have to be. And the shortest prayer, and somebody, actually, I am wrong, but one of the shortest prayers was always amen, which is I believe. Actually, I think the shortest prayer is probably as we lift that vibration. But that's all it is. It's a vibration. It's coming from our heart out to the earth. It's just drawing our attention to an intention. And I don't think sometimes we even realize we're doing a prayer. How many times have you just instinctively said, oh God?
Please. Usually my prayer is please.
Really. And the please is just pleading with, listen to my heart.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not the please give me, it's just the please, like, please help me.
Right. And sometimes we don't even know what's in our heart. And the other thing is that prayer does not always have to be asking for something. It can be acknowledging a gift received. It can be a prayer of gratitude. It can simply be a thank you for gifts that I've received that I don't know I've received.
Yes.
Or thank you for always having my back, to whatever power that is, whether it's the universe, the earth, the angels, God, whatever. That's all it is. So today, in doing our prayer circle, all we're really doing is giving some really conscious thought and giving voice to some of the deepest desires and thoughts that are going on. in people's hearts. And we know that there are a lot of people who didn't, that I have prayers, but we don't have them. We didn't receive them to actually say them, but don't, we hold them in our hearts and we lift them just the same. So, Jamie, do you want to get us started with prayer? Do you have anything to add before we jump into that?
I was just thinking when you said thank you, and thank you for the things that, we don't even know that we're receiving. I really consciously try to, every time I don't get my way, say thank you, because I may never know and I don't need to, but obviously something didn't happen for a reason. So I try to be really mindful to say thank you. And I do believe that gratitude is the highest form of prayer. So I do try to just thank you, thankful for everything. But thankful for this morning. I just woke up kind of grumpy, and then I made the mistake of putting on the news because I wanted to hear about the snow. And then obviously the news is the news. And I was just getting very, very angry. I was just angry. I started, and, so I was just so grateful that we have prayer, because that's one of the things I do is I ground in prayer. And when I get really upset, I'm really going through things, like every now and then you guys will see me, even just on my own personal Facebook page, I'll be like, can I pray for you? And that's usually a sign of like, I am in the deep with my own. And there's just something about prayer and praying for others that always lifts me out. And of course, I'm sure I get what I need within that too, because it almost is like, if I'm angry or I'm upset or I'm just really going through it, even though I know I'm most deeply connected to source, I might not always consciously feel that I am. So I feel that when I allow myself to pray for others, because I'm so, I truly love to pray for people. That's why I was so grateful for the opportunity to come this morning on with you, because I really I focus so much more on my connection and really making sure it's deep and it's clear, because I'm praying for another. So I feel that that's probably part of why I do love to pray for others as well when I'm in the thick of it, because I'm like so much, consciously more connected, even if it's not for myself, but the connection is still there. So it just
Well, and when we do that, it's an exchange.
mhm.
And by praying for others, you're also bringing back to you. And so it grounds you, and it allows you as the prayee or prayer to also be the prayee, because what you give, you're getting. So praying for others, it's like that full circle effect. So don't be stingy with your prayers for others.
Yes, pray, people. Pray. And speaking of, so I will start with our prayer list. I take it that's where we're going.
Yeah.
All right. So for our first prayer, and I love this, our requester is the world, which is just beautiful. And it's praying for discernment for world leaders, that they may work cooperatively, respectfully, and with focus on the highest good of all mankind. The ultimate world peace prayer. Blessed be.
All right. And I am sharing a prayer from Reverend Alvia. She says, I know that my kids are feeling a turning point with all that's going on in the world. And I also know many, many other young adults are as well. And I would even say, even some that not so young adults and our children. So let us hold them all in the highest vibration of purpose, clarity, peace, joy, and love. So let's just see all kids, all of our kids, and all of others' kids, just feeling secure in who they are and knowing the direction that they're going. Blessed be.
And another prayer request for Rev Elvia. Prayers for our collective work. Angels teach and love your human design. For this new beginning that has arrived, may we be clear, know, and have faith in our guidance. Also, as the Angels Teach group grows and thrives, let us welcome new opportunities to share our message to all who seek it. And so it is.
So it is. And this is a prayer I offer. It's a prayer of thanksgiving for a positive outcome to a recent health scare that I had, and a prayer of gratitude for the blessings I received as one chapter of my life ends and another exciting and wonderful one begins. I ask the powers that be to guide and direct me appropriately. And so it is.
I love and I just have to giggle in your health scare that how the angels are like, skirt, you're making the right choice. So, reminder, if you're having any guilt or any doubts or anything such, just a friendly reminder that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. And there will be more coming out on that because I feel that there's a real global lesson for all of us. So an additional prayer of thanks for giving me my next steps, maybe in the teaching world.
I'm going to give thanks for Marianne taking one for the team, for the collective. We appreciate you, and we're so glad, truly, that you are okay and all is well in the big picture.
Me too. And, one more opportunity to share a little bit about prayer. It doesn't always have to be serious. You can giggle, and because when we laugh, we're raising our vibrations again, all good. So this is not necessarily taking away from the solemnity of offering our prayers.
I love it. I love it. And we have a prayer for the community that all who are feeling the physical effects of the COVID-19 virus recover with speed, ease, and completeness. And so it is.
For one of our dear community members, Joe Parrish Koch, earlier this week, she had passed on a prayer for her son, Wes, who was having surgery this past Thursday. So we are holding Wes in a place of complete and easy recovery from his surgery. We're grateful for the expertise of his surgical team, and we're seeing Wes's rehab and therapy being completed easily. And we're also sending much love and blessings to his worried mama, our beloved Joe. So for Wes and for Joe and for all that are involved in Wes's recovery, we hold them and we send them our love and our blessings. Blessed be.
Blessed be. And this comes from another one of our beloved longtime community members. She goes by Diamond Heart Angel Lori, and that she is. And she says, prayers, please. Or this is for Lori, actually. Prayers, please, for Lori, who's been caring for her parents for years now, and also her father, as he fell last week and unfortunately hit his head and broke his hip, necessitating surgery. He is home recovering now. Please join in seeing him whole and healed with Lori, supported by the love and grace of the angels. And so it is.
So it is. I'd like to offer another prayer of gratitude. I've recently had a niece, a nephew, and my grandniece who actually did contract the COVID-19 virus. My nephew had the breathing issues, but has recovered. But my grandniece, who's only a year, was hospitalized for a short time because of the illness and some of the side effects that do affect young children that can affect their major organs. I'm so grateful that her side effects were, even though she was hospitalized, they have quickly been resolved. No major organs were impacted, and she is expected to make a full recovery. So for them and for all who have been in this situation, especially the youngest and most frail among us, we extend gratitude for their recoveries. And we, again, hold extra prayers and love around those who are going through the challenges of this virus. And so it is.
Another prayer for our community, for all who need some extra love or support because they are struggling with the effects of isolation, due to the pandemic. For those who are feeling the financial implications of the fallout from the virus. We hold them in a place of wholeness in body, mind, spirit, with financial abundance. And so it is.
Blessed be. And I'd like to pray for you, Jamie, as your spiritual business grows and thrives in new avenues of delivering your amazing mojo and spiritual wisdom around human design and just loving who we are as a person and as a light being. I just want to pray for your continued success and your achievements exceeding your wildest dreams of success. So for Jamie, our love for her continued success. And so it is.
I claim it. And so it is. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And then for all prayers not expressed here, but which live in the hearts and souls of the requesters, we lift them now. And I too just want to just pray for you, Marianne, as you venture into a completely new life, the foundational, meeting, making it to retirement, 37 years, 8 months and a week. I don't know why these numbers stick to me, but I only read it one time and I'm like, wow, 37 years, 8 months and a week. And just as you embark on this new chapter and finding your own way and what it is that, is for you to be doing next. And also just appreciating the moments of silence and not having to do, just simply being able to be and being able to be in your body and in where you are right now. And also just wanted to send out a special prayers for whatever Jeanette, Sanye, and I always giggle because yes, my ex-boyfriend watches us every Sunday. We're on here and we have a great relationship to this day. We were kids, my little first love. But just praying for him and his family, and Sanye and her family, and Jeanette and her family, and all those, whatever it may be that they need, may they receive abundantly and with grace and ease. And praying for all those who catch the replay that may have prayers that they weren't able to submit in real time, but our time is infinite and ever encompassing and all flowing. So just praying that your prayers are received and heard, and know that the answers you seek are coming. And so it is.
Blessed be. I'm just checking for any last minute prayers that had been submitted. I don't see any. So we will now lift all of those prayers and recite our tenets, and then we can close with that prayer that Jamie can share, that prayer that she started that we kind of reworked a little bit. So we call it our prayer.
Our prayer, that's right. I love it.
And let me go ahead and pull the tenets up on the screen so that everybody can follow along if they choose. And Jamie, if you want to get us started as we lift our prayers.
Absolutely. And just taking a nice deep breath in and letting it out. And just allowing yourself to drop deeply into your body and really allow our tenets to sit in your soul. I open my heart with deep gratitude and intend today to master my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical energies. I am dedicated to my spiritual practice. I surrender to my soul's purpose through sacred prayer. I own my guidance.
I live in partnership with my angels. I serve with a loving heart. I am compassionate in every moment.
I trust it's all good. I allow immediate forgiveness. I honor my truth.
I listen to the spiritual messages within my physical body. I express myself creatively. I am one with Mother Earth. And so it is.
So it is. O divine creator, keeper of my higher power, I humbly ask that you help me to hear through your attentive ears, see with your clear vision, touch and feel with your gentleness, speak with your non-judgmental tongue, and embrace and welcome all with your loving and accepting. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Jamie, for joining me and for starting starting my real day with
Yes.
giggles and
Right.
fun and just your beautiful smile.
Thank you. And I love that I smile now. Yeah.
Next week, Reverend Alvia and Reverend Peter will be on to share Sunday Morning Grace and get the month of February rocking and rolling. And Jamie and I will be back the following week to Valentine's Day weekend to share some love with you all.
Yeah.
So until then, be well, be safe. We love you, and
Yes.
we'll see you soon.
Yes, and for those on the East Coast, I hope you have everything you need as we welcome Orlena and see her power. Blessed be y'all. Be safe.
Bye, all.
Yay.